Hi everyone, it's Kasia from Tarot Map, and another review that I wanted to share is the beautiful Dead Gems Plant Alley deck. When I showed it on Instagram, and by the way, if you're not subscribed if you're not subscribed to me on Instagram, please join me there because I share a lot of pictures, from Croatia, from where I live right now. And just in general a lot of cool mixes of tarot and oracle and so on. So I showed this deck on Instagram and it seemed to be loved by many. I know that some of you also have this deck. This is created by Anne-Louise Bourdet and Chelsea Granger, and it comes with this beautiful guidebook, and I just wanted to show you that this is about plant magic. It has a suit. This oracle has suits, so there's suit 1, a blaze, a float, adrift, and a mist. I thought it was kind of cool. And you have all the herbal, allies listed in here. And it's 65 cards in the deck, which is incredible. I love it. You know how much I don't like the little oracle decks, like 30 or 40 cards. It's just hard to shuffle and they just get too boring after a while. So each of the cards gets like description in black and white, depiction and description. And I love sometimes the keywords they gave for some of the plant allies. The holder of belonging for rosemary. It's just very poetic and very beautiful. Evening primrose, night bloomer. Primrose, iris, the radiant renewer. Oh, I'm surrounded by irises right now. I have to read this, wait. So you can take a look. Iris is a queen, elegant and complex. Iris enraptures and enchants. Iris knows the secrets of our webs and nests and can converse in their hidden language. Iris builds you as a castle, strong, reinforced, and standing tall. From a scientific standpoint, this can mean that iris will move your lymph, increase enzyme production, aid your liver, and remove waste from the body. I didn't know that. In essence, iris shores up our edges, secures our boundaries, and makes sure that we are able to thrive. Iris is iridescent, shines, and so do you. If you feel the dulling edge of monotony in your life, the mundane is bending your shoulders or heavying your step, Iris will bring you back to the magic of the world, guide you through the beauty around you, down a path radiating color and light. Lay yourself in green grass and find the glowing eroticism of iris. They are erotic flowers, very sensual, and I can't believe I never noticed in Poland. Maybe because I don't know, I don't see so many of them growing wild, but the wild iris flowers are so scented. They smell amazing, always reminds me of Persephone and Hades and how she was, in many versions of the myth, she was also collecting iris flowers. So that's interesting. But also about iris goddess in general. Iris also acts as a bridge between human life and the rest of the natural world. If you find yourself too long indoors, too connected to material things, too enmeshed in the mechanical world, find your release with iris. Iris compels us to create. Iris requests the cultivation of splendor within yourself and in the world at large. If you're an artist who feels blocked, who's yearning to create with passion, iris is your ally. Ultimately, we are all artists. If you hear the part of you calling out, iris is your friend. Step outside, find the moist running spring and lushness that accompanies iris. Place yourself in front of them. Let the artistry in your heart run wild. Let your luminous, lustful self come forward and lead from desire. Iris is a queen and so are you. So this is kind of how the book is being written. It's in between poetic, a little bit of information about physicality of the herb, right? And quite a lot of information about like more psychological / creative ways. So one thing I have to say, I know that they wanted to do everything, like the box is not kind of glued, it's all made like by hand and so on, so that's how it looks. But it's a little bit too small, so the cards are kind of falling out. And there's one thing also, that one card always gets stuck. So I think maybe for the next run, they will think of maybe creating a little bit bigger box, like taller, a little bit taller, and maybe with the finger things, because it's sometimes hard to open. But as you can see, it has this nice rosy feel on the box, and I don't mind really, but I just thought like for perfection that would be lovely. So this is the box, and the artwork, oh my god, it so reminds me of just of the Marc Chagall's artwork as well, but also of this like just incredible colors. I just really, really love this art. And it goes so well with Moonbaby Magic Tarot, with so many other decks. So I'm going to go through all the cards right now. So if you don't want to see all of them, you know what to do. Just skip parts of it. But some of the suits are black and white only, blue vervain. So I'm just going to put them back into the box. Oh, I love the look of this one. You know that I went through COVID, so when I saw this, I thought like, oh, that's really cool with the lungs. And what is the best recovery spot than being at the sea after, a flu? So look at this amazing artwork. And what's great about it, you can read them intuitively as well if you're not too interested in seaweed, but you love in seaweed, sorry. If you're not too interested in plants, let's say, but you love the artwork, you can kind of, skip the plant and go for your intuition. There's a lot of different symbols. Just look how gorgeous this artwork is. So cute. The colors are amazing, like really beautiful. The cards are flexible, you can easily shuffle them. They're not heavy, they're not too full on. Easy to use. Chickweed, I love chickweed. Interesting that they put scales. Ginger. But if you love plants, I think you will really enjoy this deck, because Red Root, it has a lot of plants, right? But also this artwork is just beautiful, like really stunning. Some of the plants they used, I don't actually know, like aconite. Maybe I know how they look, but I never, learned anything about them, so it's going to be really cool. Primrose, so beautiful, love that hand. Clary sage, magnolia, oh, I love magnolia trees. They're blossoming all over right now in Europe. Marshmallow, anemone. So cool. I'm in love with this art. I think it's just so beautiful. It's kind of in between, this fairy tale style, dream, folk magic and folk kind of art, but at the same time also this really Chagallish, beautiful, lots of elements, but not too busy. Incredible colors, really well printed as well. It's matte, but not kind of matte when the colors don't come through. It's actually really beautiful. And of course it's a black deck, so I'm pretty sure it's going to scratch after a while, but nobody can do anything about that. Oh, we have the iris I was reading about. Look how beautiful. And that's exactly those same iris flowers in these colors that grow here everywhere. Calendula, I love calendula. Look at this. Cut hair. Mugwort. That's so Picasso, right? Or like maybe Miro. Bone set. Echinacea. Dogwood, beautiful. Aloe vera. Elder. Oh, elderflower starts blossoming here. I'm going to collect some flowers. I use them a lot. I use them also during COVID, because that helps with the flu and just it's immune boosting, wild stream orchid, sweet flag, Baptisia. Oh, that grows right now around me. I have to take a look. I didn't know. Bee balm, so beautiful. Damiana, valerian. Just look at all these elements, just so gorgeous. Licorice, that's really cute. Ginkgo, interesting. Why that? Oh, I have to read it at some point. You know, these decks are fairly new. I've used them for a few days. Oh, that's very Chagalish. Astragalus. So quite a few adaptogens. Nettle, I love nettle. Nettle is definitely one of my personal plant allies. Lavender, Vitex, blue cohosh, thistle. I love the perspective how they cut the thistle flower. Wow, that's cool. Willow. Oh, I love this. Wild yam. I thought there was ivy in the beginning. Chaparral, St. John's wort, of course, with the sun and light. Barberry. How beautiful is this one? Oh, love. All these hops, so cute. Black cohosh, black walnut, that's nice. Motherwort, beautiful. Peppermint, oh, very bluish, sweet. California poppy, kelp, so we have seaweed and kelp, which is nice. Passion flower, oh, look at the artwork, so simple, but that's so stunning in reality when you look at the card. It just sticks out. And ashwagandha, which is gorgeous as well. So I'm just going on, see, and there is just always one card sticking there. So let's just pull for us one card, or I put maybe a few cards out so that you can see how gorgeous they look together. Sorry for the not even surface, but so here we have more of those black and whites, but then we can, you know, pull more color in, and there's also those bluish ones that come. Oh, I just love this deck, just love it. It's really cool, and I can't wait to actually, you know, get to know it better, make my own personal connection to the cards. So yeah, let me know what you think about this one, how you are enjoying it, if you have it, and if you would like to get it. Of course, every link, like all the links, will be linked below in the description box for you. And as usual, I'm just going to show you where I am. So look at the face in the rocks there. I call her grandmother. It's like really ancestral, one of my favorite tiny little beaches here. And it's secluded, as you can see, and you have to come with the line from the main land because it's quite steep. So I'm just going to say hello, and I will see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.